Welcome to this video podcast from the International Al Jolson Society. Starting as an audio podcast in 2007, this is a look into the works and legacy of the world's greatest entertainer, Al Jolson. An unrivaled star of stage, screen, and recording, his influences are felt even today, more than 60 years after his passing. On Christmas Day, 1948, the Elgin Watch Company sponsored a monumental 2-hour radio broadcast called 2 Hours of Stars. One of those stars was the hottest name then in radio, Al Jolson. This week's podcast is the beginning of that broadcast, featuring Al Jolson and Jolson Melchior, a popular opera star, each singing a song and exchanging some barbed comments.
Company, makers of fine American watches for over 80 years, presents its 7th annual Christmas Day Greeting to America, 2 Hours of Stars, broadcast throughout the United States to our veterans, hospitals, and servicemen overseas by Armed Forces Radio and shortwave round the world. In the next 2 hours, the Elgin Watch Company and the Elgin Jewelers bring you Don Amici, Lawrence Melchior, Al Jolson, Jack Kirkwood, Joe Stafford, Danny Thomas, Red Engel, Edgar Bergen with Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snerd, Sandra Bakova, Cass Daly, Ozzie and Harriet, and with the Elgin Orchestra and Chorus under the direction of Robert Armbruster. And as a special feature of this gala holiday program, the Elgin Watch Company is proud to present for the first time on the air Henry Van Dyke's magnificent Christmas story, The Other Wise Man. I'm Ken Carpenter, and here's your host for the full 2 hours, Don Amici. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. At this season of the year, when smiles are brighter and hearts are so much bigger, it's become a holiday custom to renew old friendships with gifts and Christmas cards that carry their friendly greetings across the miles. And we think of 2 Hours of Stars as a greeting, too. A greeting from the Elgin Watch Company and the Elgin Jewelers to all the old friends who have made it a custom for the past 7 years to join us every Thanksgiving and Christmas Day to celebrate the holiday season in the company of Hollywood's brightest stars. And here to start the festivities on this glorious Christmas Day is a star whose twinkling eyes and beaming countenance bear much more than a passing resemblance to St. Nick himself. The distinguished star of the Metropolitan Opera and Motion Pictures, Lawrence Melchior.
Happy time of holiday, mistletoe and holly, love and laughter, feasting soft, bake and fall and folly. Simple in humble shop, noble in their good. Hail to day in brave array, Christmas as of old. Sing the songs of happiness, the gay thoughts of sorrow. Troublings is in time of peace, as we'll see ye foremost. In the songs of lovely prince, Adrian for all, fresh like Christian gentle hope, I bid
Ah, that is wonderful, Lawrence. You know, Lawrence, you're really remarkable. Last week you were singing at the Metropolitan Opera, and next week you'll be off to South Africa on a hunting trip.
Oh, it's nothing, Don. I'm not half as remarkable as that other Scandinavian singer.
That other Scandinavian singer, who is that, Lawrence?
Asa Jolson.
Lawrence, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Mr. Melchior, Mr. Jolson.
Every time we meet, I expect to see a much older man.
Lawrence, you must be thinking of Larry Parks. A lot of people have made that same mistake, you know.
Well, Al, you couldn't look any younger than you do in Look magazine's picture in the current issue of All the Stars here today on the Elgin Show. Of course, you could stand a little more hair.
Now, listen, Levant. Look, Don, the day Look took that very unusual picture, I shaved a little too high.
You did?
Yeah, but can you imagine all those stars in one picture?
Yes. Look estimated they represented $4 million in talent. $4 million in talent that Elgin gives to the radio listeners of America today as its Christmas gift.
Oh, that's wonderful, Don. But don't you think they'd rather have the money?
This is the first time I've been in Look in such a group picture.
Lawrence, any picture of you is a group picture.
Asa, that's not true. I'm on a diet now.
Yeah, that's right, Al. How much have you lost, Lawrence?
I don't know. They haven't finished surveying yet.
Surveying, huh? Well, you take care of yourself, Lawrence.
Oh, I am. Someday I want to sing like Jolson. I already have been rehearsing. I walk a million miles for one of your smiles to my mammy.
Lawrence, that's ridiculous. What kind of mammies do they have in Scandinavia?
Oh, you have not heard of the Scandinavian smorgasbord?
You know, Al, I can see it right now. Lawrence Melchior on the hit parade singing, I'm going to get you on a slow boat to Copenhagen.
Yeah, and I can see myself taking Lawrence's place singing the sequel to Tannhauser, Limburger.
No, I think we like you both just as you are. So, Lawrence, if you'll make yourself comfortable until you're ready for a typical Melchior encore, and Al...
Don't say it, Don. I'm way ahead of you.
Go ahead.
I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, and I'm quitting the blues of the world. I'm singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just told the parson, hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm going to fall, and I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along. Don't want any millions. I'm getting my share. I've only got one suit. That's all I can wear. A bundle of money don't make me feel gay. A sweet little honey is making me say I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, and I'm quitting the blues of the world. I'm singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, just told the parson, hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm going to fall, and I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along.
This entire radio program is available on the website of the International Al Jolson Society, www.jolson.org. That's JOLSON.org. Along with many other radio shows, Jolson recordings, video clips, and information about the world's greatest entertainer. Be sure to visit the site and listen for the next podcast. As Al Jolson said, in the words he made famous,
You ain't heard nothing yet.